Good evening, everyone at Tushita and online. Let us start our meditation session this evening. So for those who are joining these meditations for the first time, let me just give a little bit of explanation that this is not what we traditionally do at Tushita. These meditations actually are based on a text that was composed by the king of Tibet in the 7th century, the king Songtsen Gampo. And in the FPMT, Tushita is one of the centers of the FPMT. We have around 130 centers, projects and services around the world. And so in the FPMT, one of these projects is a secular branch that is called the Foundation for the Development of Compassion and Wisdom. So what this foundation has done is that they have looked at this text from the 7th century king of Tibet, and they extracted the values, like the universal values that were taught in that text, and they are presented in a totally secular, non-religious way. So actually these 16 values, they have been taught for many years. There is a book called The 16 Guidelines for a Happy Life. And there are courses that you can join as well, online as well as in different centers around the world about these 16 guidelines. And now their new project is to have these 16 guidelines in the form of meditations as well, which is what we are doing tonight. So we've been doing for the last 5 weeks already. Each week we choose one of these values and we explore them in the form of meditation, as well as we discuss a little bit among us. And yes, we'll be doing that until the end of November. Each week a new topic, a new inner value we are exploring. So tonight we'll be exploring the value of kindness. And so actually it's a pilot series of meditations. It's happening for the first time in, I think, only 2 or 3 centers in the world. And next year it will be officially launched when we have gathered all the feedback from the different centers. Then all the centers will be able to offer this series of meditations as well, like publicly, officially. So today what we will do is 2 types of different meditations. The first one is a settling meditation, to arrive here at Tushita on the cushion, and everybody joining online to arrive in front of their device, to let go of, our daily problems. And to be fully present for the session. And the second type of meditation we will do is an analytical meditation, where we will analyze the inner quality of kindness. So such analytical meditations can be used to strengthen the qualities that we already possess. And we'll explore the topic of kindness in different ways, in the form of a guided practice. So first, let us start with the stabilising meditation, a settling meditation. What we will do is a body scan. This can help to release physical tensions that we have in the body. You can use your in-breath to draw your attention to a specific area of the body. And on the out-breath, you can relax and release any tension that you might observe in that area. Relaxing both the body and mind is central to the practice of meditation. The starting point is to notice your posture. Posture is very important when you do meditation, because of the close connection that there is between the body and the mind. sit in a comfortable posture that allows your body to be still and relaxed. This helps your mind to be still and relaxed as well. If you are sitting on a chair, make sure your body is upright, not leaning against the support of the chair, not leaning forward either. Place your knees a few inches apart and have both of your feet flat on the floor. If the floor is too low for you, you can have a cushion so that your feet are touching something. If you're sitting on a floor, that's also perfectly fine, on a mat or on a cushion. You can simply have your legs crossed. Your hands, it is up to you whether you want to have them on your knees or on your lap, palms up or palms down, whatever is more comfortable. The back should be naturally upright, but not stiff. The arms and shoulders should be relaxed. You can also drop your chin slightly forward so that the neck stretches and it relaxes it. You can gaze gently downwards in a way that avoids visual distractions. Or if you prefer, you can lightly close your eyes. Now that you are comfortably seated, turn your attention to the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Start by taking 3 long, slow breaths. Allow the air to enter deeply so that your stomach rises and falls with each breath. Now simply observe your breath in its natural rhythm as it enters and leaves the body. You don't need to do anything to change or control the breath. Just observe it. We will now start the body scan. Bring your attention at the top of your head. It might help to visualize a small circular area of about 4 inches in diameter. You can visualize that at the top of your head. And see if you can feel a sense of relaxation in that area. Allow this sense of relaxation to extend down below the actual surface of the head. Gently and slowly imagine this area enlarging until it covers the entire top of your head. Feel how the skin and the hair and the entire top of the head become completely relaxed. As you breathe in, gently strengthen your focus of attention. As you breathe out, gently let go of any tension you might observe. This zone of relaxation then expands to the left side of your head, including the left ear, and it slowly expands to the back of the head, and then to the right side of the head, including the right ear. Take your time and allow this to happen. Now feel the relaxation flowing down over the forehead, relaxing the muscles of the eyes, the nose, the cheeks, and the rest of the face, including the mouth and jaw. Relax the internal part of the mouth as well. Rest here for a moment with the sensation that your entire head is completely relaxed inside and out. As you breathe in, gently focus your attention. As you breathe out, gently let go of any tension you might observe. Next, allow this sense of relaxation to travel gently down through the throat and the neck. And then to the left shoulder, traveling down the left arm, passing through the elbow, to the wrist, and then onto the tips of the fingers of your left hand. Take some time to allow this to happen. As you breathe in, gently focus your attention. As you breathe out, gently let go of any tension you observe. When you have reached the tips of the fingers of the left hand, pause for a moment and see if the left arm feels any different from the right arm. Now allow the feeling of relaxation to travel down your right shoulder, down the right arm, passing through the elbow, to the wrist, and then down to the tips of the fingers of your right hand. Take some time to allow this to happen. As you breathe in, Gently focus your attention. As you breathe out, gently let go of any tension you observe. Next, allow this relaxation to expand down your spine, first spreading to the upper left side of your back, and then to the right side of your back. Then it spreads down to the lower part of your back, first to the left side and then to the right side. Your entire back is now completely relaxed. Now turn your attention to the front of your body and allow the chest to relax. Relax all the organs around the lungs. Move downwards and relax the abdomen and all the internal organs. Then relax your hips. Take your time in allowing this to happen. And let us pause for a moment to enjoy this feeling of relaxation in your entire upper body, inside and out. Now allow this sense of relaxation to move down into the left leg, traveling through the thigh to the left knee and the calf and the ankle, and then right down to the tips of the toes of your left foot. Take your time and allow this to happen. When you have reached the tips of the toes of your left foot, pause for a moment. See if the left leg feels any different from the right leg. Then let the feeling of relaxation travel down your right leg, through the thigh, to the knee, to the calf and the ankle, and then right down to the tips of the toes. Take your time and allow this to happen. Take a few moments now to observe your entire body. Is it completely relaxed? You can use your in-breath to notice any tension you might still be feeling anywhere in the body. And then on the out-breath, let go of this tension naturally. Don't struggle with it. Don't force it. Simply let it leave on your out breath. Let it go. Now that our bodies and minds have settled a little, let us ask ourselves, why am I here for this session? Is your motivation for self or for others? Is it for the benefit of the few or the many? Is it for now, today, or for the future? Explore how it feels to broaden your motivation, to include the happiness of others. For instance, I would like this session to be meaningful and beneficial, to bring lasting happiness for myself and others. As you focus on this, feel it resonate through your body and mind. Now, to conclude this settling meditation, you can relax your posture and take a moment to notice and enjoy any sense of harmony and ease that this small meditation might have brought to your body and mind. Now let us explore kindness. So we'll be able to exchange among ourselves our experience of kindness, our views about kindness. But first, let me introduce the topic from the 16 guidelines point of view. Kindness says, I want you to be happy. To be kind means to be friendly, to be caring, to be generous, benevolent, considerate, respectful, fair, and affectionate. We all know in our hearts when we have received or offered kindness because of the warm feeling that it brings. Is there anyone who does not want to experience kindness from another person? Kindness knows with exquisite wisdom when it is appropriate to say or do something. It is found in the small details. A gentle touch on the cheek or a soft support of the elbow guiding someone across the road. Sustaining eye contact for just that moment longer. Making a telephone call. Remembering the little things that please someone. If we act in a kind way, it may seem that we are putting someone else's happiness ahead of ours. But it doesn't work that way. Being kind invariably feels good. It lifts our own spirits and nourishes us in ways that we don't always acknowledge. Everyone benefits. The importance of kindness cannot be overstated, as it plays a crucial role in the survival of living beings. From the moment we enter this world, we depend on the kindness of others to meet our basic needs, such as food, shelter, and care. This reliance on others continues throughout our life, with countless individuals contributing to our well-being through their acts of kindness. Kindness needs wisdom. It's not always soft and fuzzy. It can be tough love and discipline. It takes skill to understand what others need from us. We all have the potential to be kind. It simply depends on our choices. Do we need to be kind to ourselves before we are able to genuinely be kind to others? Why do some people feel kindness is a weakness? And why is it so hard for some people to be kind? So we can discuss these questions and our own experiences of kindness for a few minutes. So I think online you have the possibility to unmute yourselves. So you can just unmute yourselves and speak up. And here at Tushita, of course, just speak up your minds. What is your experience with kindness? Is it easy for you to be kind? Do you always enjoy receive kindness? Do you always enjoy giving kindness? Do you feel it's a strength or weakness? Whatever goes around in your mind, please share.
It's easy to be kind with kind people, but if someone is not kind to you, I struggle that time to be kind with that person.
Could you hear online? Okay, she said, what is your name? Priya said, it is easy to be kind with kind people, but with people who are not kind, it's a bit challenging, right?
That I would like to add, I think the most important thing when it comes to kindness is start being kind to ourselves, which we often forget. Like sometimes in the process of being kind to other people, we just forget to be kind to ourselves. And I think that's where the entire, I think, I personally think that's where it has to start. Like, understanding, because we know ourselves the best, understanding that we don't have to be too hard on ourselves and we have to be kind to ourselves first.
Drishti here is saying that kindness has to start with being kind to ourselves before, being kind to others. And when we are kind to others, sometimes we can also forget ourselves. We actually, in the meditation, will explore this idea. Yeah, we'll do an analytical meditation of about 15-20 minutes and see the importance of being kind to ourselves as well. Anyone online would like to share something about kindness? Anybody feels kindness is a weakness?
It's a strength.
It's a strength. Are you always kind? No?
Actually,
People consider
Please say that again.
मेरी शक्ल में दिखा है. Quite often we look at a kind act and then we expect the other person to appreciate that. And that actually is not being kind. I mean, you're not being kind per se, but you're just, you know, you think you deserve a reward for that. So that's the general thing, and it's difficult to grow out of that and to do the kindness because it's good for you to do that, not that it's good for someone else. So it's a very important lesson you pointed out. Thank you.
Ajay.
I think the way the kindness has been defined, what you have really read, I think I noted almost about 9-10 characteristics. To be friendly, to be warm, to be wishing the other to be happy, affectionate, warm feeling. I'm not very sure whether if I say that this is an act of kindness from my side, whether that really fulfills those criteria. So I think I really would like to really fully understand what this kindness from that perspective, which has been really read. And yes, I agree. What has really contributed here, I think it's very easy to be kind in a very limited way, not from the framework of what really being said. I think, like one of my teachers says that we're very easy to love the lovables, but it's a more challenging to love the unlovables. So I think here also it really goes like that. But if we are really trying to change our mind, I think one has to really accept the challenge and see how that situation could be really modified or transformed. And it's also correct that I think we should really see whether one is kind to oneself or not. I really feel when I reflect, I have not been kind to myself. And psychologically also it is experimented that if somebody is really jumping suddenly to be kind to others, he or she gets exhausted by doing that, and one tend to withdraw totally. So that also should not really be. So from time to time, can one be recharging oneself with the kindness? Then I think one can go for long.
Thank you so much. I think let us do the analytical meditation on kindness and then we'll have a bit more time to exchange. So again, find a comfortable posture. You can again rest your hands on your knees or on your lap. Palms up or palms down, whatever is more comfortable. The back should be naturally upright, but not stiff. The arms and shoulders should be relaxed. Drop your chin slightly forward so that the neck stretches a little and it relaxes it. Gaze gently downwards in a way that avoids visual distractions. Or if you prefer, you can lightly close your eyes. Now that you are comfortably seated, turn your attention to the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Start by taking 3 long, slow breaths and allow the air to enter deeply so that the stomach rises and falls with each breath. Now let us analyze. Why do we sometimes struggle to be kind, even to the people we love? Is kindness a natural and spontaneous quality? Or does kindness require effort and attention? What can we do to be more kind? And what about showing kindness to ourselves? Where does that fit in? To be kind is to be friendly, caring, and considerate. It is the building block of our relationships and communities, and has been the key to our survival ever since we were tiny and defenseless babies. Children are often instinctively kind when they see an animal or person who is in pain. Yet, as adults, we are sometimes too busy and too stressed to notice even someone being kind to us. What does kindness mean to you? Try to bring to mind a moment when you experienced a kindness from someone else. It could be something small, like a smile from a stranger on the bus, or a friendly word when you were feeling down. Whatever it was, take yourself back to that moment and recall it as vividly as you can. Someone said something nice to you, or someone smiled at you, someone gave you something, any act of kindness towards you. Let us try to relive that moment. try to recall the location. Where were you? Was the other person there or somewhere else through the phone? How did they show this kindness to you? Why do you still remember it? And how does it make you feel now? Sometimes experiencing a kindness will bring an instant glow and a warm feeling that stays with us long afterwards. But sometimes it's not so simple. It's not always easy to receive a kindness from another person. Kindness can bring mixed emotions, such as feeling undeserving, mistrustful, or simply uncomfortable. One reason for this may be that we have neglected the importance of being kind to ourselves. Either we are busy looking after the needs of others, or we are just generally too busy that we neglect our own need for kindness and support. Kindness to ourselves, sometimes described as self-compassion, is about being able to extend the same warm feelings to ourselves that we would to a close friend who has suffered a lot. If we cannot be kind to ourselves, how can we be kind to anyone else? It's as if part of our heart has become frozen. Let us try to get in touch with our own wish to be happy and free from difficulty. Take a gentle breath and consider some of your past and present difficulties and what it might be like to be free from them. Start with physical problems, such as being hot or being cold, being hungry, tired, stressed, or experiencing aches and pains. Then gently consider the emotional problems you have experienced, such as fear, loneliness, grief, sadness, or frustration. Like many people, you have probably had relationship problems, difficulties at work, financial worries, and so on. Gently connect with your inner wish to be free from all of these problems. I don't want to feel hot. I don't want to feel cold. I don't want to be hungry, tired, stressed. I don't want a headache. I don't want to be afraid or lonely. I don't want to be sad, frustrated. Where is this wish located inside your body? This wish to be free from all these problems. Is it in your heart? Is it in your throat? Or can you feel it all the way through you, from the top of your head to the tips of your fingers and toes? May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. Try and repeat these 4 phrases together. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. Let your voice be as warm, kind, and gentle as the words themselves. Let us repeat these words quietly, pausing between repetitions to deepen the kindness we are extending to ourselves. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I be healthy. May I be at ease. Take a moment to observe how saying this to yourself makes you feel. Now consider that the people around you will also have problems that they wish to be free from. Bring to mind someone you know who is experiencing particular difficulties at the moment. It might be a partner, a child, or a family member. Perhaps it is a work colleague, a friend, or a beloved pet. Someone who has difficulties at the moment. physically or mentally, or in their relationships, or at work. Visualize that person or animal in front of you and reflect on the physical or mental pain they are going through. Be gentle. The goal is to deepen your ability to show kindness without becoming overwhelmed. If you have chosen a situation where the difficulties are too intense, you might want to put that one aside for another time and choose another one, someone who is experiencing a less intense pain, difficulty. Now reflect on how this person or animal, just like yourself, wants to find happiness and wants to be free from problems. Fill your mind with the wish for them to be happy. You can do that by quietly repeating the same 4 phrases. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. May you be at ease. You can visualize that person or animal becoming free of all their problems and experiencing limitless peace, good health, and happiness. You can generate a strong wish that they can find strength and peace of mind despite all the problems that they are experiencing. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. May you be at ease. Take a moment to observe. How does this make you feel? Each time we repeat these very simple phrases, we are deepening our capacity to show kindness to ourselves and others. As we become more familiar with them, we may find that they calm us down and give us strength all day long. For example, we can repeat them under our breath in the middle of everyday activities, such as waiting in line at the supermarket or the metro station. They can prove particularly powerful when we see someone who is in pain and we do not know what else we can do to help. We can just mentally wish for that person. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be healthy. May you be at ease. Silently whispering these phrases of kindness can bring about a surprising connection, even with someone we have never met before. The power of kindness can never be underestimated. As His Holiness the Dalai Lama said, "My religion is simple. My religion is kindness." May the practice of kindness enrich your life and the lives of the beings around you. Gently come out of the meditation. So now again we can spend a few minutes exchanging. Especially I'm interested to know if this meditation made something arose in you, and any feedback in general on these series of meditations, the format, the content. So I'm collecting feedback to give to the Foundation for the Development of Compassion and Wisdom, as this is a pilot series of meditations before it is launched next year. So I'm very interested in feedback to improve this program. So again, on Zoom you can simply unmute yourselves, and here at Tushita feel free to speak up.
Hi, Nico. This is Neil.
Hello,
I had
Neil.
a pet. Hi. We had a pet long time ago, and it was somewhat of a memory where the pet was sitting down. It usually responded in Hindi or Marathi commands, and then suddenly one fine day, my brother, due to some reason, decided that it was time for him to go to another, like he gave it up, and the pet just sat down, and I remember that it was an unusual kind thing for him to do, because he normally responded to non-English non-English things, and that day it became like obedient or kind towards me, and it was a memory that I cherish. Now I don't see him. I don't even know where he is or if he's still alive.
Anyone else would like to say something about the meditation or about the format of this session? Yes, please.
Meditation, I was going to can we have like fewer instructions instead of continuous instruction? It helps me to focus, but
And that's a very common feedback. Priya was saying, can we have fewer instructions? Yeah, these meditations have a lot of content, and generally it's recommended to do all of that within 1 hour, which might be a little bit short considering the amount of content that there is. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel the same way to an extent. This was a very powerful meditation for me, and the content was wonderful. But it's sort of so packed in that it's difficult really to to get into that reflective situation. So I don't know how that could be balanced differently through the session.
To me, I really found that it was really very good, and I really like the guided type of meditation. And when you were really saying I could really connect with a lot of people, and I actually felt that yes, I think they have been very kind to me. That feeling really arises, and some of the barriers, they really disappear. I think right from my childhood, how the people really took care of me, how they loved in a very small way, I thought it was really wonderful for me. Yeah. I mean, I like the way the meditation was really guided. Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to say, if you want to do calming meditation in silence, every morning, Monday to Friday, well, not every time, but often in the morning, we have a half an hour from 9 to 9:30, where most of the time what we do is a calming meditation with less content. But these days it's also analytical meditations actually, especially this Wednesday and Friday it will be analytical meditation. But tomorrow and Thursday this will be quieting meditation in the morning. And you can also join here in person tomorrow and Thursday. Wednesday and Friday is only on Zoom online at 9 a.m. Yeah, we have different types of meditations in this tradition. And mostly what we do is calming meditations, like observing the breath, for example, and analytical meditation to really enhance our inner qualities. And here it's done in a secular way, but traditionally we would look at compassion, for example, we would look at wisdom, impermanence, and things like that. Anybody else would like to share feedback? Yes, please, Tara.
If I may just say something in response to that. Yeah, I think that's, and I don't know, I'm also trying to figure out how that could be fitted into this. The analytical meditation today, for instance, was wonderful. But if we could just have, I wouldn't call it calming, but one pointed beyond that, just maybe whoever likes picks up a few things that were there in the content and focus on that. So we would call it a different kind of, yeah, we'd call it shamatha. That's the simplest way to put it. That could be very nice to have a combination of the two, especially today I felt that. But again, it's a question of time also, of course.
There is time, and also I feel different people like the meditations in a different way. Like, yeah, I know one person, if there is too much time, to contemplate on one idea, that person kind of panic, or becomes impatient. So, and then similarly, some people, if the meditation is guided too fast or there's too much content, it's also irritating. So yeah, we need to find a balance between the two. But yeah, I think everyone is different. But I recognize that definitely in these 16 guidelines meditation, there is a lot of content that we are trying to fit in a very short time. So yeah, that's definitely a feedback that we will give. I think they will send this month, they will send us a feedback form where we can express all these things, and hopefully it can be improved even within the pilot for the next sessions. I hope it will be changed a little bit. Yeah.
I think if if let's say the guide who's guiding the meditation says, would you like to pick up 2 or 3 points that you might like to focus on now quietly, then there's less resistance because you're the one picking out the points that you think are meaningful to you. So that could be one way around it. I don't know, just for a few minutes, but Thank you.
Definitely. The next session I'll try to have less content and more time to concentrate on the different points. Actually, next time we will explore honesty. So this will be, I think, also next Monday. In September is every Monday. In October, sometimes it will be on Tuesdays, but September is every Monday. So next week we'll explore honesty, and between today and next week we can, try to think of ways that we can bring kindness into daily life. Now let us take a short moment to dedicate the positive energy and increase understanding that we got from this session to those who are ill mentally or physically, for them to have a good health. Let us also dedicate for all those who are hungry or thirsty to have food and drink. To those who are being harmed by violence, war, or conflict, to be at peace. To those who don't have a home, to be safe, and if they live in a cold country, to be warm. If they live in a warm country, to be protected from the heat. To those who are challenged with loneliness, disharmony, or financial pressures, to end their worries and increase their happiness. How wonderful if everyone in the room, in the country, and in the world were to reach their full potential. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining this evening. And we will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a Medicine Buddha Puja at 6:30, and we'll especially dedicate the puja to Miss Aruna Vasudev, who passed away last Thursday. She was 88 years old. And yeah, she has been coming to Tushita and Tibet House for many years. And even despite her old age and her health, in August when we called for help after the floods here to renovate, she came and she called, she really wanted to come. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll dedicate the puja for her especially, and all the people who are sick, who passed away recently, and all the people who have difficulties in their lives. And then on Friday we'll have, Friday is Tsog Day, so we'll do a Guru Puja, 6:30 p.m. as well. It will be led by Venerable Thupten Tempa from Saraje Monastic University, in person and online. And then on Sunday we have a third and last Dharma discussion about the law of cause and effect with Lokesh at 11 a.m. So this is our program for this week, as well as our morning meditations, Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Every day online, and some days also in person. You can come at 9 a.m. Usually Monday and Thursday.
Morning meditations are every day at 9 a.m.
Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. Yeah.
in person.
It's always online and sometimes in person. Generally Mondays and Thursday you can also join in person.
Monday to Thursday.
Yeah, and tomorrow exceptionally also in person if you want to join.
And tomorrow evening we have the medicine.
Tomorrow evening the Medicine Buddha. Yes, yeah. Actually, you can find on our website, tushitadeli.com, there is a calendar where you can find all this information. And we also post, we have a WhatsApp group. If you go to tushitadeli.com, there is a link where you can click and join the WhatsApp group. So we send reminders and more details about the programs. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Are we expecting class from Kabirji and
Kabirji is now mainly based in Bodh Gaya. So he visits Delhi sometimes, and the last time he visited, he gave a class. But we never know when it's going to be the next time. He always comes on a very short notice.
Online classes not possible.
Online classes could be possible, also we can request him, yes. Yeah.
Previously used to, when he used to go to work there, I loved his session.
I think he's too busy.
He's very busy, yeah. At the moment, I think there is a new director coming.
The director there.
Yeah,
So we might have got a lot of discussion.
yeah. But we can ask, yes, definitely.
I also like the sessions from one of those lecture kind of sessions that we had a few days back. Those kind of sessions are also very nice. They are all very busy.
Yeah, and he doesn't live in Delhi also. He's Geshengaung Santen. He lives in Pune. So he was exceptionally visiting Delhi. And between two conferences, he came here.
I was hearing that Venerable Lord of Jaya,
She's based in France now.
she's coming into India in September or October. Or November.
How is she?
Yeah, I was chatting with her on Instagram. She said I'll be coming to India.
Okay.
So maybe if we can arrange some
Okay, definitely I'll be in touch with her then. Yeah. Thank you. Good night.